Hello, so today I'm going to do a reading for Sag through Pisces. Just energy check for the next week. So that would be from now the 30th until, let's go through the 9th, the first week of April. So now through the first week of April, we're just going to do general, maybe career with this deck, and then we're going to do a love reading just for the first week of April. See what kind of messages out there for my Sages through Pisces. We're going to start with Sag first. Some message Sagittarius needs to know. First week of April. I'm hearing pull 4 cards for you, Sag. So a lot of success so far is what it's looking like. If you're looking towards, if you're looking towards a situation the first week of April, you're looking for something to improve, it will, but something's going to catch you off guard where like something ends and it'll turn in your favor. You kind of expect it to go one way, but it'll go an opposite way. So if this is like a work thing, you might get a lot of recognition at work. You feel like your feet are planted on the ground. You feel good. You feel like you're doing the right thing, but then you'll feel like dejected about something the first week of April. Like, damn, I should have did this, or I wish it would have worked out this way. But then what you don't see or what you don't know is that you'll end the week off feeling really happy and secure in your position because you may feel like you get some type of monetary recognition, or somebody might offer you a raise or a bump or promotion. So if you feel like maybe you had an interview and it didn't go so well, you had multiple interviews and the one you really wanted, it didn't pan out, what will happen is you'll get a better offer. So that's what it's looking like for the first week of April for my Sagittarius. So yeah, definitely, if you did do an interview or if you are expecting some type of situation to turn out in your favor, it will, but not in the way that you expected. Liberation. So yeah, with this 10 of Swords here, you may really be freeing yourself from some type of thought patterns, what I'm really getting from this. So it's not even like freeing yourself from a physical situation. I feel like, yeah, and someone has your back. Like someone or something has your back. Like they see the work that you're putting in. And again, you're going to be blessed in some way that you don't really expect just yet. So yeah, that's what I have for you for the first week of April. Now we're going to go into your little love reading for my Sagittarius first week of April. King of Cups. Pull 4 again. You get all this Wands energy. If you're currently in a relationship, I feel like your partner's going to start acting right. Or you think that they're acting right. Okay, with this 7 of Swords here. So we got the King of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. Your partner may do something next week, or the person that you're loosely dating or seeing, they may do something, or you might catch them in a lie next week. You may feel like they're doing everything right. You feel really secure in your relationship, and the next thing you know, it's like, where is that text message? Where did that message come from? Where did this go? Or why did so-and-so say it this way? Or something like that. Or you might see something you weren't meant to see. You may feel really secure in your relationship next week. And then at the end of the week, just be like, something ain't right. I don't know what it is. You might see something, or your partner might slip up and say something. And then you're just like, you're kind of questioning it because you really trust your partner right now and they seem to be doing all the right things, but what you might not see in the background is your partner's maybe enjoying themselves a little too much when you're not around, and you're at home like, oh, everything's cool, everything's fine, I'm loving the home life, and your partner's really out here just being sneaky and kind of deceitful. So you may actually see something next week that makes you pause and make you have to like kind of get your partner together. So that was pretty quick, right, Sag? Now we're going, oh, I didn't know it was going to be this quick, but all right, we're going to go on to Capricorn for the first week of April. General / career, or any type of message you need to hear for the first week of April. Capricorn. I'm hearing pull 4 again. Oh my God. You might be like really in your bag next week with your finances, your money, your career. Like you may need to feel like you need to be away from people, or just not really collaborating with the people you work with, or either people in your life. You may feel really busy, like you're really trying to accomplish a goal and you need to keep your head down and do it. What might benefit you next week is kind of seeking mentorship or looking towards someone that knows more than you, something with a lot of knowledge, maybe communicating your effort or maybe your exhaustion, or that you need to take a break with that person. You might, like, I feel like you need to talk to somebody next week. Yeah, storms and resistance. That's what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. Next week might be pretty tough in regards to your career, or something that either happens at home or something that happens at work. You might just feel exhausted, overworked, busy, and you have to communicate that with someone. In order for things to improve, you have to make it known that you feel a little overburdened, and that the reason why you're a little bit withdrawn and not saying too much is because of so much that you have on your plate and that you have to do. Maybe some type of self-fulfilling prophecy as well with you, Capricorn. Like you may be doing this to yourself, and if you communicate this to whoever is like that's kind of like a guide for you, they could help you out with this. But you may be one of those type of people where you're just like, I have to do this all on my own. I have to rely on myself. What you need to do is kind of rely on your community. We have storms and resistance here. You're not meant to do things alone, Capricorn, but you kind of feel like you have to do it if you want things done the right way. But next week, I feel like you will kind of be knocked down or overworked, and you'll realize that it's better to ask for help and communicate your frustration or how you're feeling, rather than keep it all in and it wear you out emotionally. So, okay. So yeah, if you're overworked at work or overburdened at work, make it known so that it can stop. Now let's go into your love reading. I feel like I'm going to just do 3. There may be a partner that you either walked away from, or you feel like you will be walking away from. But I feel like you walked away from someone and they may be trying to fix things with you or bring things back around with the 8 of Cups, the 10 of Cups. Sorry, there's a glare. 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and then a strained card. Somebody might be trying to win back your affections or kind of remind you of the good times, or maybe that's just you kind of reminiscing of the good times you had with an ex-partner, but you're kind of withholding holding back from reaching out to this person or really communicating how you feel. Yeah, and maybe next week you should kind of let your emotions out. I feel like you're holding all of that in. So in regards to like your work and your romantic life, it's like you're not letting yourself either feel too much or be too vulnerable. And it might be helpful for you if you just talk to someone else next week, or confide in someone that you really trust about how your emotional state and mental state is actually. But yeah, you may be reminiscing about a past romantic situation that you kind of are upset with that it didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. And either this is someone who's going to try to reach out to you to try to like make things better. And I don't feel like it's a reconciliation, more so just like, they're kind of checking in to see how you're doing. You're either not going to really say much to them, or this is just you reminiscing from something you either walked away from emotionally, or even if you didn't want to walk away from, it's like you were kind of pushed away from it, or you feel like you had no choice but to walk away from it, or you're just separated from someone right now and you're holding back from really communicating with this person or being open and vulnerable with this person. But yeah, next week it kind of feels like it'll benefit you to let that out. Okay. We are going to Aquarius. I'm hearing 4 again. Wow, a bunch of air energy next week, Aquarius. So I feel like there's something going on at home with this Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe with if you are married to a woman, or if you're dating a woman, or if you live with your mom, or you live with your grandmom, something like that. And something's going on at home where it's like you may feel like you're being suffocated, and they are not really aware to the effect that they're having on you, Aquarius. So you may need to express yourself, but you may feel a little bit guilty if you did express yourself to this person, because you do respect this person, you do care about their feelings, and you do feel like, you know, they're a valuable person to your life. But the way that they're making you feel is really detrimental to your mental health. So you have to, next week you may, I feel like you should say something next week about how they're making you feel. If like you're like, you need to get something off your chest, but you're hesitating to do so because you don't want to offend this person, but it's really weighing heavily on you. I feel like next week you're going to decide to not say anything with this 2 of Swords here, just because of your reverence for this Queen of Pentacles. So there's a conversation that needs to be had, or you need to like bring clarity to some situation between you and another woman, someone you either live with, or someone who either visits your home all the time, someone who lacks boundaries or doesn't respect your boundaries. You have to communicate that it's bothering you and it's weighing heavily on you. Wounded healer. Yeah, you may feel like you have to be there for this person, or you have to emotionally hold this person up, but it hurts you in the long run. Or maybe this person was that person for you, so you don't want to say something because you don't want to hurt or offend this person, but it's really detrimental to you. You have to be honest about what's going on with you, Aquarius. Because the longer you hold out from being honest, the more your mental health is going to deteriorate. If you live with this person, if you allow this person to continue to disrespect your boundaries. So a conversation needs to be had, but I feel like you're not going to have it next week, even though you should. Okay, so as far as love is concerned next week. Feeling like 3 again. The Star, here you are, King of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Someone may actually try to pursue you next week, and you're going to be a little bit cold towards this person. I don't know if it's because, oh, look at that, the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if it's because you know this person or you have history with this person. This may be the person you've been praying for, though, Aquarius. So if someone comes towards you next week and you're trying to not really take it, that's going to be a regret later on in life. It's okay if you're kind of standoffish, but don't completely cut this person out of your life is what I'm getting from this, especially with this 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So if you are approached next week, Aquarius, by a King of Wands, this is someone that's really intent on having something with you. Like, they're pretty serious about this, and they're pretty, you know, bold with their approach. But you're just sitting here like, I'm not even matching your energy. I'm pretty cold. What do you have to offer? I'm good all over here. You just bring in chaos into my life. That's what I think. But I think you're going to be wrong, because I really feel like this person, Aquarius, is the person you've been waiting for. They could be an Aquarius as well. But I feel like this is someone you've definitely been waiting for. It's someone you've prayed for, and you need to let this person in. That's really what I'm getting with these cards, and I feel like that's all the message you need to hear, and I feel like you're not going to listen, but Aquarius, if you are approached next week, at least give this person a chance. At least hear them out. Maybe go on a date with them if they're, you know, offering enough, but don't turn them down completely, because I feel like this is the person you've been waiting on, and if you ignore them, you're going to regret that later on. So okay, Pisces. We are going to do Pisces now. Just 3. 10 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords. Pisces, you may be getting something you wanted that broke your heart in the past. I don't know. And I kind of feel like this can kind of relate to a lot of different areas of your life, but because it's with the 10 of Cups leading it and then the 3 of Swords here, I kind of feel like it's a love situation. You may have wanted something with someone in the past, like this 10 of Cups with someone in the past, and then you didn't get it and it broke your heart. I feel like this person is trying to communicate with you next week. They might be trying to say something to you or offer their like they're trying to, how do you say it, like just reach out to see if you're going to be receptive to their efforts. They're not here with the Knight of Pentacles. They're not here with the King of Pentacles, even the Queen of Pentacles. They're here with the Page of Pentacles because I feel like they kind of know they messed up, so they're going to offer. They're trying to see if you will be receptive to any type of offer that they give out. Now, again, this doesn't have to be love. I feel like it really is love, even though this isn't the love reading yet. I feel like this is love, but it could even be work. Like if you were rejected for a promotion or a job that you wanted, the recruiter may reach back out and be like, hey, sorry about that. And it really hurts you that you didn't get in or you didn't get the job offer. You may feel like the second choice if this is a job situation. If it's like a school situation, someone may say, yeah, I want you on this project with me. But yeah, it's like you're getting something you wanted in the past, and the person they recognize that they should have offered it to you prior and that it did hurt your feelings not getting it. And they're a little bit bashful when they come back to say something to you about this and offer you an offer, if you get what I'm saying. So this could go with any situation. Betrayal. Oh, wow. It might really be love, but I don't know. Maybe you feel like you were due this thing or this emotional fulfillment, or this was really supposed to be yours, and the fact that it didn't go that way in the past, it really hurt you. Yeah, with the 3 of Swords and then the betrayal, you feel like you were really done wrong. I wonder if this is going to bleed into the love reading. But yeah, next week is going to be a little bit emotionally turbulent for you, Pisces. If this goes along with your work, career, home life, love life, anything. It's just like it's going to be a little bit like a roller coaster for you next week emotionally. So now let's do the actual love reading and see what we get. Okay, just 3 again. Yeah. So we got the 5 of Wands, the Hangman, and the Temperance card. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius or someone with Sag in their chart. You may be dealing with the Pisces or someone with Pisces in their chart, or there just could be you. You may try, if this is just you, if this is a you reading, then you may be going into yourself just to kind of get your emotions under control. 5 of Wands is typically the like competition card, but I feel like in regards to your love reading specifically for next week, if this is a you reading, you're blocking out any other energy. I don't know if you realize that you're doing that, and you're going into yourself trying to get some type of balance and harmony within yourself. I think you're focused on yourself next week, Pisces. Even if other people are trying to reach out to you or come to you, you're kind of unaware to that because you're so much focused on yourself. So in regards to love, I don't feel like you're really receptive to anyone's love. Even if there is this person or someone that is trying to energetically come into you, or even if they are physically trying to come into you and like trying to make things right or balance the situation out with you, I'm not sure if you're going to be receptive to that next week. You may be like blocking people off from trying to pursue you energetically, and I don't think you're really aware of that. This is a weird reading because the first part was like love. Yeah, so this really might be this person trying to offer you something and you don't even realize it because you're so caught up in your own shit. You're just like, I'm trying to do better for myself. I'm trying to just focus on myself, but you kind of need to bring your head above water, Pisces, and like recognize that there's a life out, there's a world out there that you need to be cognizant of. And yeah, sometimes it's good to just go into yourself and heal. But I feel like there may be someone out here who is trying to heal things between the two of you, or bring balance to something, or try to work things out with you. I'm not sure if you're too receptive to it though. I think you're just ignoring it, or you're not even aware it's out there. You may even be blocking it off and not even realize it. So next week is kind of like a dud for you, Pisces. And I say that as a Pisces, so. So yeah, that was for Sag through Pisces, and I'll see you next time.